The woman says, "This can't be. My card is blocked." She calls her dad and says, "Papa, there's something wrong with my card. It's not working." The father says, "I got a call from the bank saying there's a lot of spending from your card. I only gave it to you for educational expenses." The woman says, "I only used it for educational purposes or to pay fees. These days, you've become very stingy. It seems like you don't want to support me anymore." The father says, "It's not like that. Anyway, I'll ignore it this time. I'll ask the bank to unblock your card. Just be careful with expenses this time." He hangs up the phone. Her friend was waiting. The woman arrives. The friend says, "You took so long to come." The woman says, "I was getting ready. Why don't we go shopping? My father is very rich. He gives me a lot of money for spending." The friend says, "Then I'll buy all this stuff." They both start shopping. They reach the party. "Happy birthday," they say. The friend says, "I was waiting for you." The woman says, "I brought you a gift. In fact, you deserve much more." They both join the party. After a while, the friend says, "I'm getting late. I want to leave." The woman says, "If you want to go, then go. The party has just started." The friend says, "Your intentions don't seem right. You and this friend of yours are cheating on your boyfriend." The woman says, "Don't act like my mom. Let me be happy. Who knows? Maybe he's also cheating on me with another girl." The friend leaves. The woman comes outside and picks up the phone. "Dad, I was just about to call you. The driver has arrived to pick me up. It'll take a bit of time to get home. I have to finish some work." The driver says, "How are you, ma'am? We're going to have a lot of fun today." They both leave together. The mother says, "You gave her an unlimited card. She does whatever she wants. You need to talk to her." The woman comes out of her room. The mother says, "Come here, we need to talk to you." The woman says, "I'm getting late for university." The father says, "Didn't you hear? Come and sit." The woman comes and sits down. The father says, "Can you tell us why you haven't been attending your classes? You've wasted your semester." The woman says, "You must be mistaken." The father says, "From today, all your expenses are cut off until you pass." The mother says, "You should come straight home from university. You're not allowed to go anywhere else." The woman says, "Dad, this is unfair." The father says, "You need to accept this. If you want the inheritance, you won't get the car keys. Go by bus to university and come straight home." The woman says, "I'm fed up with all this," and walks away. She says, "Give me the car keys." The driver says, "I'm sorry, your father has forbidden it. I have to follow his orders." The woman says, "I don't care," snatches the keys and leaves. She is sitting at a bar drinking. She says, "Make me a drink. Make me the strongest drink you have." The bartender says, "What's troubling you that you're drinking so much?" The woman says, "Do you have a cure for my pain? Can you give me the luxuries I'm used to?" The bartender says, "Money isn't everything. Some things are more important than money." The woman says, "I don't want to hear lectures. I'm leaving." The bartender says, "I hope whatever is bothering you gets resolved soon." The woman pays and says, "Keep the change." She was in bad condition from drinking. She sits in the car and with great difficulty starts it. She begins driving. In her drunken state, she gets into an accident. The next day, the mother and father are sitting worried at the hospital. The father says, "Don't worry, everything will be fine." The doctor comes out and says, "I'm sorry, sir. Because of the accident, she has gone into a coma. We don't know when she'll regain consciousness, but she was pregnant. I'm sorry to say, the baby didn't survive." The doctor leaves. The father says, "It's all my fault. I couldn't fix things in time. I wish God would make everything right."